We should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Desire to have things done quickly prevents their being done thoroughly. 3 things cannot long be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. What you do not wish upon yourself, extend not to others. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it. To practice 5 things, under all circumstances, constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. To understand yourself is the key to wisdom. Love is like a spice. It can sweeten your life, however, it can spoil it, too. It is man that makes truth great, not truth that makes man great. Silence is a true friend, who never betrays. Faithfulness and sincerity are the highest things. The journey with the 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. Base yourself in loyalty and trust. Don't be a companion with those who are not your moral equal. When you make a mistake, don't hesitate to correct it. Anyone can find the switch after the lights are on. Sincerity is that whereby self-completion is effected, and its way is that by which man must direct himself. One joy dispels 100 cares. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. Even the finest sword, plunged into salt water, will eventually rust. A leader leads by example, not by force. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. To lead people, follow them. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Soft and weak wins over hard and strong. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby you can be the director of the opponent's fate. True words are not pleasant. Words are not true. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Live for the praise others, and you will become their prisoner. You have to believe in yourself. There is nothing softer and more flexible than water, but try to resist it. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. A wise man avoids all extremes. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. When people know a lot, it is difficult to manage them. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Nature does not hurry yet everything is accomplished. And successfully, force people to follow a certain course, but you cannot force them to understand it. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute, the man who does not ask is a fool for life. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. The superior man is satisfied and composed, the mean man is always full of distress. When you see a good person, think of becoming like her/him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. Music produces a kind of pleasure which human nature cannot do without. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. They must often change who would remain constant in happiness and wisdom. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. No matter how busy you may think you must find time for reading, or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. There are 3 degrees of filial piety. The highest is being a credit to our parents, the second is not disgracing them, the lowest is being able simply to support them. To be truly happy and contented, you must let go of what it means to be happy or content. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. A youth is to be regarded with respect. How do we know that his future will not be equal to our present? When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope. Hope breeds peace. Study without reflection is a waste of time, reflection without study is dangerous. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything, but be yourself. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. He who knows others is wise, he who knows himself is enlightened. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. Love is a decision, not an emotion. Those who flow as life flows know they need no other force. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. New beginnings are disguised as painful endings. So the unwanting soul sees what's hidden, and the ever-wanting soul sees only what it wants. Be bent and you will stay straight, be empty and you remain complete, be worn out and you will stay new. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. The whole being knows without learning, sees without locking, and attains without doing. Success is as dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear. People of higher morality do not consider themselves moral, therefore they have the highest morality. sage who wants to be above people puts himself below them, wanting to be ahead of them, he becomes behind. What is a good man, but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job? If you are alone for a long time, soon you will accept loneliness. You will never know your potential. If you are afraid to be alone. By remaining true to yourself, without seeking to compare and compete, you will achieve universal respect. A man with outward courage dares to die, a man with inner courage dares to live. A great man clings to the essential and leaves the insignificant. He does everything in truth, but he will never rely on laws. I want you to be everything that's you, deep at the center of your being. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. The parent's age must be remembered, both for joy and anxiety. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Those who cannot forgive others break the bridge over which they themselves must pass. If you look into your own heart, and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. Forget injuries, never forget kindnesses. I'd rather die for speaking out than to live and be silent. I have not seen a person who loved virtue, or one who hated what was not virtuous. He who loved virtue would esteem nothing above it. There is nothing more visible than what is secret, and nothing more manifest than what is minute. Good people strengthen themselves ceaselessly,